Hello everyone, welcome to LRDIPrep. My name is Samir Sardana, and in this video I will be discussing the 7th chapter under 100 must solve reasoning question for SNAP, and this is the topic of clock. So clock will be covered in this video. You will get the question from the chapter of clock in the reasoning section of SNAP exam. A very important topic from SNAP exam point of view. Let's have a discussion on the basic concept of clock. To solve the basics question of clock, right, considering the level of difficulty that SNAP is asking in its exam, there's only one small concept of clocks that you need to know, and that concept is to understand the basic concept of relative speed between the minute hand and the hours hand of the clock. You see that in a clock, the small hand, which is known as the hour hand of the clock, did the complete revolution of 360-degree in 12 hours. In 12 hours, right? 12 hours means if I want to convert it into minutes, I need to multiply it with 60 minutes. So that means, can I say that an hour hand complete the revolution of 360-degree in 720 minutes? That means a half degree per minute is the speed of the hour's hand, right? This is the speed of the hour's hand, right? However, if you talk about the minute hand do the complete revolution, right? The minute hand do the complete revolution of 360-degree in 1 hour. In 1 hour means it do the complete revolution of 360-degree in 60 minutes, right? So that means the speed of the minute hand is 6 degree per minute, right? So this is the speed of the minute's hand, right? Now if you talk about the relative speed between the minute's hand and the hour's hand, you see that the minute hand travel an angle of 6 degree per minute, the hour's hand travel a distance of half degree per minute. So therefore the relative speed between the minute hand and the hour hand is 6 degree minus half degree. That means that's a 5.5 degree, that is 11 by 2 degree per minute. This is the only thing that you need to know, right? Now how to use this concept, right? A relative speed between the minute hand and the hour's hand is of 11 by 2 degree per minute. That means the angle between the minute hand and the hour's hand will keep on changing. For example, if the minute hand is ahead of the hour's hand, if the minute hand is ahead of the hour's hand, that then when this hand will when this hand will move, you see that the angle between the minute hand and the hour's hand will keep on increasing, right? The angle between the minute hand and the hour's hand will keep on increasing with the increase in the time. However, in a clock, if the position of the minute hand is behind the hour's hand, in that case the angle will be keep on decreasing, right? Now you see that when this minute hand will move in this direction and the hour's hand move in this direction, right? Speed of the minute hand is much more than the speed of the hour's hand, and we have already found the relative speed by subtracting the hour's hand speed from the minute hand speed. In that case the angle will keep on decreasing. So all you have to do now is position just check the position of the minute hand with respect to the hour's hand. If the minute hand is ahead of the hour's hand, with the increase in time the angle will keep on increasing, and if the minute hand is behind the hour's hand, with the increase in the time the angle will keep on decreasing, right? That's a basic concept that you need to understand, and this concept helps you in solving a lot of questions, right? Not just basic. In fact, even at the moderate and advanced level of difficulty, questions can be solved with this concept of relative speed of 11 by 2 degree per minute. Now let's use this concept here. In this particular question you will get a complete idea. For example, here you see that in this question the question is asking what is the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand of a clock at 3 hours 40 minutes. So to solve this question, all you need to know is, right, the time is 3 hours 40 minutes. So what you need to know, what you need to do is you need to check what is the position of the minute hand and the hour's hand when the time is 3 o'clock, right? When the time is exactly 3 o'clock, the hour hand will be in front of 3 and the minute hand will be in front of 12, right? All right. And the complete angle of 360 degree in a clock is divided equally among all the 12 parts. So a 5 minute period will represent an angle of 30 degree. So when the time is exactly 3 o'clock, you see that the angle between the minute hand and the hours hand is of 90 degree. The angle between the hours hand and the minute hand is 90 degree. We are supposed to find out the angle between the minute hand and the hours hand of the clock at 3 hour 40 minute. Now you see that at 3 hours 40 minute, we know that an angle will be either in the decreasing mode or it will be in the increasing mode depending on the position of the minute hand with respect to the hours hand. By the time it is 3 o'clock, you see that the minute hand is behind the hours hand, right? So the relative speed between the minute hand and the hours hand is 11 by 2 degree per minute. So in 1 minute, the angle traveled between the minute hand and the hour hand with respect to each other is 11 by 2 degree per minute. So tell me, in a 40-minute period, the angle traveled would be 11 by 2 multiplied by 40, that is 220 degree. Yes or no? That's the angle that will be traveled. But out of this 220 degree angle, you see that for first this 90 degree angle will be destructed, right? So if I have to see the angle at 3 hours 40 minutes, you see that in 40 minutes the angle traveled is 220 degree. But in this 220 degree, first minute hand will destruct the angle by 90 degree. So out of 220 degree, first a 90 degree angle will be destructed and you will be left with an angle of 130 degree, which the minute hand will be making after overtaking the hours hand. So a 130 degree angle will be made when the minute hand will overtake the hours hand, right? So out of 220 degree, there will be a decrement of 90 degree first for some amount of time. Once that 90 degree angle will be covered by the minute hand, that means this is the time when the minute hand will be overtaking the hours hand. Once it overtakes, it will make another 130 degree angle. So a destruction of 90 degree angle and a construction of 130 degree angle will give us a total angle of 220 degree. But at 3 hours 40 minutes, out of a 220 degree, there's a destruction of 90, so the remaining angle will be of 130 degree. So at 3 hours 40 minutes, the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand would be 130 degree. That's the concept, right? So relative speed between the minute hand and the hours hand is 11 by 2 degree per minute. Just keep this concept in mind, right? For example, if I ask you, let me give you another example. This is the most important part and this is the only thing that you need to know, right? This is the concept that you need to know to solve all the questions of clock. If I ask you what will be the angle instead of 3 hours 40 minutes, what if I ask you what will be the angle at 3 hour 10 minute, right? If I ask you this question, now we know that at 3 hour the angle is 90 degree, right? Angle is 90 degree as we have just discussed. Now in 10 minutes with a speed of 11 by 2 degree, the angle traveled will be 55 degree, right? So the angle between the minute hand and the hours hand is already of 90 degree, right? Now a 55 degree angle is traveled by the minute hand with respect to the hours hand. So if a 55 degree angle has been traveled by the minute hand with respect to hours hand, the remaining angle will be 45 degree. So the question is asking me what is the angle at 3 between the minute hand and the hours hand at 3 hour 10 minute. The answer to the question will be 35 degrees, sorry, right? After traveling 55 degree, the angle that will be left out of 90 would be 35. 90 minus 55, that would be 35 degree, right? So 35 degrees answer the question, right? So all you need is to multiply the time with the 11 by 2, right? There's a relative speed between the minute and the hours and to get the answer to the question. Same concept will be used to solve many more questions of clocks that we will be continuing in the next part of the video. Thank you so much for joining the session and watching the video. See you in the next part of the video. And these are my upcoming courses on Unacademy Plus that you can refer to for CAT 2021 exam preparation. I'll be coming up with arithmetic without formula with 1000 practice question course in the month of January. This will help you in understanding complete arithmetic without formula, with conceptual shortcut approaches. An algebra course with 750 question course will also be launched in a month, in the upcoming month, with 14 topics of algebra uh, will be covered under this course comprehensively, and a comprehensive geometry course with 750 practice question course, right? And there's an iconic membership for CAT 2021 that we have launched on Unacademy recently, where a personal mentor will be assigned to you to help you with your exam preparation throughout the year. Other management and test preparation is also included under the iconic membership. Test analysis and reports will be submitted, and all benefits of Plus are included as a part of iconic subscription. And to subscribe to Unacademy Plus, you can refer to my code LRDISmeet, which will help you in getting 10% off on Unacademy Plus subscription. And there's a new live feature that we have started with, where you can ask a doubt anytime on Unacademy Learning app. All you have to do is just click the question, highlight the question, and send it across. You'll get your solution 24 hours 7. This feature is active 24 hours 7. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you in the next part. Thank you.